Live.
Hello everybody, it's Candy again with Custom Queen Designs, and I am here tonight to do my first ever set of 4 wine glasses. Usually when I do wine glasses, I always do 1 wine glass, and it's hard trying to duplicate making the one that I made I end up going, oh, it's so beautiful, and if I try to do it again, even the color scheme might be off a little bit. So what I planned on doing tonight, since I now have this wonderful 4-cup turner that I got from Yates Crafty Crafts, wonderful place to get a turner.
Yates.
I love this turner. I decided that I was going to try to do a set of 4 because most people don't go into the store and just buy 1 wine glass. Most people buy a set of 4 wine glasses. So that's what I'm going to do today. I've already gone ahead and gotten everything prepped so it won't take me long to do the video. I started off by prepping 4 wine glasses. I wiped them down with alcohol. I took the stickers off the bottom of them with alcohol. I have a video already posted to show you exactly what it is that I do to get the little stickers off with the alcohol. And I spray painted them with white Rust-Oleum flat paint. I don't have the paint actually in here with me, or else I'd show you what it is, but it's the 2x Ultra Cover Rust-Oleum white flat paint. And I'm going to be using this deep blue mica powder from Mica Manias. I'm going to open it up so you guys can see. This is a pretty color.
Now, let me do my zoom. Tilt it kind of towards the light, please. And I'll give you guys a zoom. Ain't that pretty, y'all?
It's a beautiful color. Her mica powders always have such a rich, pretty color. And when you put it in the epoxy, this is what you get. This is that rich, pretty blue that you get out of it.
That nice pearling effect, right?
Yes, and I love the way this looks. I'm also going to be using, just to let you know, I'll make sure that all of the links where you can order the mica powder or the turners if you want, I'll have those in the description of the video when I post it, so you can go back. It'll be the description for Yates Crafty Crafts, the link, excuse me, and the link for the Mica Mania mica powders, and she has glitters as well. I'm also going to be using this silver mica powder. This is what I got off Amazon. In a pack of them, you get like 24 of them for like $9.99. These were some little mica powders that I've never really worked with them, but I wanted to try working with them, so I ordered these first. But I'm going to be getting some more of the mica powders from her because the colors are outrageous. And I'm going to be also using my Pinata alcohol inks. I'm going to use the Mantilla Black, the Baja Blue, and the Blanco Blanco. And I might throw in some of these. I don't know what they're called. They're called little things.
Were they like glitters or something? Or?
Yeah, it's like a little, I guess you could say, shards of glitter that I got off of Amazon. It comes in a case with all different colors. This is actually how it came. I don't know what other color is missing that I had in here, but this was one of them that came with them, and these are all the colors that came. And I think this was like $2.99. And they're in these cute little containers like this. So you don't get much, but you get just enough to do what you need to do. So.
And what do we got going on over here? Is this the silver powder?
This is the silver mica powder. Okay. As you can see, the color, it's a nice pearly effect. It's not as brilliant as this, but it's a very nice pearly effect. I like it too. So I'm going to be using that. Okay, so how I'm doing this is I'm not going to base these in epoxy. These are just the actual flat paint that's on it right now. I'm going to be putting the mica powders, the epoxy with the mica powder in it. I'm going to drizzle it on, the blue and the white. Get the heat to spread it out a little bit, and then I'm going to start adding the alcohol inks. Okay, so everybody ready? Let's go.
Let's get it.
All right. First time doing 4. It's gonna be fun. Mind you, I have never done this before, so if it comes out yuck, then we'll be drinking out of these wine glasses ourselves.
Letting it go underneath too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to drizzle as much as I can on the bottom as well. You can look at that one while I'm going on to the next one. I also want you guys to know I have these turners turning in separate rotations. This one's going this way, this one's going this way, this one's going this way, and this one's going this way. Why? Just because.
Clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise.
Yeah, just to do something different. Okay. Babe, can you do me a favor? Can you show them that coaster that I made from last night?
Oh, yeah. You guys remember this guy that she set up and poured last night? What were the colors that she used again?
I used Pearl from the same company that I got the silver from, and Rose Red from Mica.
This, I must say, is my favorite one that you've done yet.
And I make coasters all the time.
Because she's heavy-handed when she mixes epoxy. But it's a beautiful, hey man, when you get stuff like this, I like this. This is my favorite, my favorite one that you made so far. I like this. I like the way it looks.
I think it's pretty too.
Kind of gold and bronzy, you know? She ain't been doing anything different. She's just spreading around that.
Trying to get some more of this blue on here.
Blue on this.
Then I'm gonna go on the white with some of, not the white, the silver. And then.
Now it looks like there's absolutely no rhyme or reason to how you're putting this stuff on.
I started off putting it on like, you know, just in straight lines going across. But
are you trying to get like patterns with these lines or something like that? Or?
Oh, I'm gonna work around with my fingers a little bit, so not necessarily. Like I said, I've never done it before, so I'm just gonna see what it does, and hopefully it'll come out being something that ends up being really pretty.
We're gonna see what it do, baby.
Let me go ahead and start with some of this silver.
I don't know why I'm coming to stand behind her. She probably
some of the spots that I didn't hit, because when I hit it with the heat, it's gonna all
move around.
Kind of move around anyway. Yeah. I know it looks like I'm wasting a lot. I probably am, but once I get used to using these materials, I'll probably get better at it and won't waste as much. But hey.
Just also wanted to mention, you didn't just right away start pouring as soon as you had the color mixed up. You want to talk about that a little bit? Is there some benefit? Like, well, when you added your micas into the Pro Marine epoxy, you didn't.
I let it sit for a little while.
You let it sit for a little while?
Just for a couple of minutes, just because I wanted it to.
5 minutes, are we talking? Or?
Probably like more like 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah.
See how I take care of you guys at home, man? I try to get all the little details for you.
I'm sorry if I leave details out. But
No, it's not that. I just.
No, I mean, I'm just saying sometimes when you're doing it,
yeah,
you don't really think to say, oh, you know, I did this and this and that and whatever. I'm sorry, you guys. But that's why I have my wonderful husband here. He's the man with the plan. Trying to get as much of this on as I can.
I know you're gonna make this wind up looking beautiful.
I hope so.
That's a washing machine that you're hearing in the background. Somebody just went into the laundry room.
That's somebody being our daughter. I'm trying to make sure I get the equal amount of the mixture on all the glasses before I start hitting it with the heat. I just want to make sure that I get good coverage. So.
And you still got some blue over there left.
I have both colors, yeah.
Not emptying the cups, but just making sure you got good coverage. So what are you hitting that with, a medium heat or low heat? Or?
I'm gonna hit it with the high heat first.
Okay.
Looking like I'm gonna have to use my hands a little bit in this, but I figured that already. And not the way that you think. I don't want to do just a regular, rubbing up and down, spreading, but I still want to get coverage, so. Start off over here. See what I can get going on here.
She's blotting and squiggling. Squiggling and blotting. How does the epoxy feel? Is it still very slick, or is it kind of
it's just like
sticky, or?
It feels pretty good, like it would when you first put it on.
Mm-hmm.
I can rub a little bit just to get smooth, but and another thing I like about this turner is it's pretty secure because it screws in. This isn't one that you just stick in. You stick your PVC pipes just in the hole at the end. You actually screw these on, so it's actually a bit more secure. It's not bad looking. What's it looking like to you?
It's starting to kind of look like blown glass.
Might have found another way to do something. Look at that. The more you know. Everything covered.
You got a notebook spot right there on the top. It's on the bottom. Top of the base.
Thank you, baby. Got some open holes I see here too, but it's okay. We'll get those. That's pretty.
I must say it. Holy crap. Shit down. That don't look half bad. I was about to be like, baby, you're mixing mud.
Oh, when I first started doing it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm weird. You know, I sit up here and think about stuff. And, oh, I don't know what it's going to come out like, but I'm going to try it. It might be cool. Just, you know, just a word to you guys out there. If you feel like you want to try something, it might work, it might not, but you never know unless you try it. So, try it. That one looks so pretty. I mean, I think this one's gonna get there.
This one, it's getting there. The second one is definitely getting there.
Gotta get this technique down a little bit better. I wonder if I could do this without it spinning.
This might be something that you might want to actually try with using more epoxy. You know how you said it might look like you're wasting?
Yeah.
Might be a good idea just to overpour.
Well, I still got some left, so if I need to, you know. I'm loving the way they're looking so far, though. You guys, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I don't want you to have to sit up here and watch a video for 30 years. But...
hey man, don't forget about the power of editing.
Okay, I'm gonna let this roll, come back to it. Here. Slip down first. I feel like if I kind of like
Table.
I feel like if I start working with the lip at first, you know, I can get that covered.
Wow. That first one is looking, the second one is looking gorgeous.
And the wonderful thing about it is it's epoxy. So as I'm doing this, even if I miss some spots, they're gonna eventually get covered because the epoxy is still moving.
The rotation will, yeah.
So that's a cool thing about this. Get to the bottom and get this one done. Even the bottoms of them look cool. I don't know if you can get the bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, seriously, all I'm doing is just like touching it with my hand and trying to get some of the mixture going on. I don't even know if I want to add alcohol inks to it, but I think I will. You want me to leave it alone?
You know me.
Yeah, I know.
This can be, you know what I mean? This could be one method right here by itself. And then do a whole nother video adding the alcohol inks on top of it afterwards. So you can either stop and have this effect, or you can keep going, you know, by adding alcohol inks.
I know I can do this one, and I know what it's gonna come out looking like, so I'm gonna go ahead and try the alcohol inks. I'll try it on the first one, and if I don't like it, I won't finish, and then I can just redo that cup. And I'm gonna let this one go, and then I'm gonna move on. Gosh, these are so pretty. Wow. Okay, so I like the idea of starting the lip off like this, just so I can make sure that this is covered up here. Oops. There we go. And once I get that done, that's when I start with the padding. And that's literally, when I tell you that's all I'm doing, it's it. Never done this before. I came to him earlier with like, ooh, I want to try to do this. And he's like, what? And that's usually how it starts. I'm gonna do what? I think this might be one of the nicest effects that I've done on the wine glass.
Absolutely. And this would work in every color. I can see it now. You could do this with black in that silver. You could do it with green, red, orange. It really wouldn't make a difference.
A red and an orange together, I think would be nice. Can you imagine?
No, actually, what I was saying, you could do orange and white. Each one of these I was saying to do with that silver. Or like with that whitish silver. So orange in that silver, red in that silver, green, but you know, you're the wild, crazy artistic one. So she's like red and orange. And
yeah, you know, put some red and orange and black, make it look like flames. Ooh. Never know. I might try
right
that.
now.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No, I actually think that might wind up being, you know, that might be the next wave right there. That sounds like the movement.
These are gorgeous. I've never done a set before, you guys, so I'm liking this so far. I might have to keep this one. I don't even drink wine or alcohol, any kind of alcohol, so I'd be drinking ginger ale and orange juice out of these. You see any open spots on this one? Other than what I'm covering right now?
Just there around the stem of that glass. Kind of high right there in the stem.
I'm gonna let
You got
that
some
go.
open white spots on the second guy there.
I think I got a few open spots on all of them. I'm gonna try to see if I can go through and just dab them. But if I do have a few open spots, I'm not really worried about it because this is not gonna be the last coat of epoxy on them. When these get done, of course, there's gonna be another layer of epoxy put on them. All right, so far, I think I've got pretty good coverage. I want to come in a little bit with this, and I need another glove. Because when I put this alcohol ink on alcohol ink, I didn't plan on just putting it there and letting it run.
So for the sake of time and editing, I'm just going to pause. And I'm going to come back when she's ready to do something different, which would be just adding the straight alcohol inks over there.
I'm getting ready to do that right now.
Oh, you're going to do it? Oh, I thought you were just going to add more of this. Okay, my bad.
So, let's see. This one right there. And these are not every single bit gonna be perfectly the same. That's not the aim here. So if I'm randomly dropping it in places, that's how it's supposed to be. They're just supposed to be kind of like in the same ballpark of each other.
You're gonna dab the end too? Oh, I thought you were gonna just let it.
there's not much, but I like the variation of it. I think I want to add the black. I think I'm going to stick with the variations of the blue. I'm not going to add the black or the white to it. I think that the variations of the blue with it is enough. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I think that blue looks nice on there. It does. Who knew? I did. And let me know if you see me missing any spots of the alcohol ink or anything like that, please. I don't want it to look too uniform. I want it to look like it's kind of cloudy, like, you know.
Wicked randomness. Random beauty. I think that's what we'll call these. We'll call these random beauties.
Okay, so
A random set of beauties. I think maybe you want on this one right here, you might want to dab, like there's a blue spot that doesn't look like you dabbed at all.
thank you. That's what I was looking for.
And not being careful. Got a little bit on the knuckle there. So you're definitely gonna have to take a look at this one and see where my knuckle landed if I disturb
If
it.
it did, the epoxy probably put it right back where it needed to be. So alright.
On top of the base there.
I don't have any blue here at all.
This turned out great. I just say that the only thing to you guys at home is definitely make sure that you're just checking to see if if you left any like big, not like the tiny ones, because the tiny ones, the rotation of the cups with the epoxy and everything is probably going to fill it in. But like just make sure that you don't have any like big
Huge gaps,
openings in your epoxy and inks and such.
Again, like I said, I've never done this before, so grab some epoxy from down here. I don't really feel like you can go wrong doing something like this. This is just...
Wow, look at that color.
But I think they came out pretty good. So the only things that I used in this, again, I'm gonna let you know, is deep blue Mica Mania mica powder. I used my Amazon, I don't know what the name of the company is, silver mica powder that I got in a package, and Baja Blue Pinata ink, alcohol ink, and that's it. And this is what.
And a little bit of heat gun.
And a bit of the heat gun, and this is what came out from it.
Let's do it. Let's put one more time. Just Perfect Beauty. Wow, that's pretty. They look like frosted almost, like.
I really like the effect that these have. I don't even want to put all the other stuff that I said I was going to put on, the little glitter stuff. I don't need any of that. This right here just works.
You don't.
Perfect with the variation of the blue with the silver, the different blues and the silver. Comes out perfect. Absolutely love it. Oh, see one spot. No, not really. But I think I do want to add a little bit more of the blue alcohol ink, and I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, so again, definitely take a minute after you feel like you're done and just stand back and watch them rotate for a minute or two, just to make sure that you didn't leave any open spots that don't have like any epoxy or even if it's just a spot where you feel like you want to get more of the alcohol ink. But just take a sec to look and bottoms.
And it absolutely well.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, baby.
Yep, so
You've done it again.
yeah, I really like these. I think it's first set of 4. You guys, I am overly excited. This is my first set of 4 wine glasses ever. So I'm actually have a set that I can present to someone, which makes me feel really good, and they came out beautiful. I don't know what to call this technique. Maybe
The dab technique, dabbing.
Okay, the epoxy.
Sprinkle dab. You sprinkled some epoxy with the popsicle stick.
Okay.
And then you dabbed with the glove, with the latex glove.
So
sprinkle dab.
This is the sprinkle dab, you guys. And hope you like it. I do. If you want to try it out, try it on some different colors or use the same colors. I would love to see some different colors. I'm actually going to do this again with some different colors because I think it's gorgeous. Maybe make some posters to match it. But that's it. That's all I got for you today. But thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I appreciate it. Again, Mica Mania's link will be in the description, along with the link for Yates Crafty Crafts, where I got the turner from. And I'll see you all on the next one.
Please share and subscribe.